Cveta has got a lot of hate in the past, not least by me. But is she really as weak as a character as she seems in the base game? Well, today we will find out. The rules today are simple. Number 1. All settings must be set to the hardest except length. This includes the winter being at severe and early, and the intensity of the conflict being as severe as it can be. Number 2. I can take in no extra survivors at any stage. This has to be Cveta's run completely, no help from anyone else. And the final rule, survive at all costs. So, without further ado, let's get going. Yippee! Cveta has started severely ill, if this challenge wasn't hard enough anyway. Thankfully, she can still move and we can try and clear the stuff that's at the house. We even managed to build a metal workshop, crowbar and shovel on day 1. We cleared quite a bit and managed to find some tablets. Unfortunately, she couldn't quite swallow them quickly enough. I hope the run isn't over before it starts. Shelled Cottage was able to grab a bag full of useful things, namely meds, bandages and food. Took some meds and built a bed. Let's see if I can save this run. Slept all of day 2 and all of night 2. Thank God we're back to just sick. Cveta continues clearing the house and we find some useful bits and pieces. We also get a gentleman come to the door with his book collection. I'm sure we'll take good care of all this valuable reading material. Another night at home recovering, I think, is in store. Oh yay, the raids have started. That's half my food and water gone, and a slightly wounded, sick Cveta now with little to eat. To add to this, it's 0 degrees today. Winter is definitely coming. But before that, we do have our first trader visit. Diamonds for materials is a useful swap as we build a heater for ourselves. I did say it was coming. Joy of joys, winter is here. Cveta isn't wounded anymore, but after eating and having her medicine, we are out of both food and meds. We're running low on wood too, so fuel is going to very much be a commodity. Today we had another visitor though. Roman asks to stay, but we turn him away. Cveta can do this alone. Back to the Shelled Cottage to see what's left. Grab a few useful things, but it's getting skint here. Another raid sees me bandageless, but we do now have an oven, so it isn't all bad news. And now to the supermarket. I see some people here, but they don't want to hurt me, therefore I can scavenge in peace and have a productive evening. Do you want to build a snowman? Well, actually, that's all we can do until Franco arrives with more materials, and then we can build a second heater and hopefully survive this infernal winter. And back to the Shelled Cottage again. There's still some stuff here to gather, but we'll see what we can do. Not much to do on day 8, except upgrade my workbench and hope for the best. Keeping on chucking all of our fuel on the fire. We're running a bit low, but at least we're not going to freeze. Having realised, though, that there is nowhere to actually guard my shelter, I return to the supermarket, but this time, bring my veg with me. This is a practice that I am going to continue. Now to return to the important matters at hand. Building my snowman. I do get interrupted halfway through by some celebrity chef who wants to stick around, but I turn him away. Nothing gets between me and my snow. Although Cveta is sad now. I think she deserves a night in. Okay. Even with Cveta here, we can't keep hold of anything. No more fuel, food, meds, or tools after raiders took everything. Damn, how I wish I had Roman guarding the house. Thankfully, we do have a few nice neighbours come around with some veg. I'm not going to starve, not at least yet. I need some protection. Day 11 saw me trade away a lot of my parts, and some veg, for enough wood to board up my house. This should keep the raiders at bay. Time to go to the ruined villa. Going to take my useful stuff with me, although I don't have much to be honest, and I can therefore grab some wood and some other stuff to build a barricade and get out of there even though the people started to get angry at me and threatened to hurt me. Glad I took all my useful stuff. Literally every other item is now gone, and we still have 8 days to survive. At least Barricade 2 is now up and running. Having been to the ruined villa, next stop, military outpost. See if we can get out much without them killing me. Turns out there aren't many piles that we can actually get at before they start to get angry, so yeah, at least we got something. The game is really rubbing it in my face now. First Roman, then Bruno, and now Pavle. That'd be a really strong team altogether. Oh well, bye Pavle, Cveta has to do this on her own. Having fueled up the heaters and eaten, we now have 3 components to our name. Warehouse time. Being sneaky actually works. We're actually able to grab some resources and a can of food. Things are looking, I wouldn't say up, but at least looking fine. Our new resources from the warehouse mean we can finish barricading the house. Franco comes and tries to rip me off with the most exorbitant trades I've ever seen, so I tell him where to shove it. And in the night time we decide to go to the hospital, depressed and with a slight fever. They can't help me really, but I gather up all of the free stuff near the entrance, at least something from a trip. Day 15, I attempt to build up Cveta's morale. I build an armchair. That and some fuel means we're warm and comfy. Unfortunately, when the neighbours come to the door and ask me to help them protect their house, I can't really, as there's no one left behind to protect the house. To the construction site, plenty of resources to be had here, so I work my way up, grabbing more and more stuff. I even managed to sneak around to the sniper spot and grab some meds. Unfortunately, on the way back, I don't hear them move. I jump right down in front of them and have to make a run for it. Thanks for a slight head start, we make it down to the bottom ladder. But unfortunately, Cveta is slow. They reach her at the ladder, and we are unable to get down it. 3/4 of the way through, and Cveta falls. I got too cocky with her. Should have let her stay at home tonight. But oh well. We will remember her fondly. She really gave it a good go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the challenge today. Please let me know in the comments below what challenge you think I should try next. And please like and subscribe to see any more challenges in the future. But for now, I hope you have a good week, and ta-ra.